haven't known by now, I'm a huge Muse fan, and I hit some traffic, so I think I'm going to make a video because there have been lots in the news. Tons of Bitcoin news, crypto news. Just so much. You're probably already on crypto Twitter, but if you're not there, get there. Just for the entertainment value alone. Oh, so entertaining. People talking crap to each other. People with horrible takes. People with great takes. The animosity. The information is great too. Lots of great information there. You could probably find 20 podcasts just from crypto Twitter alone. I guess it's regular Twitter, but I'd say about 80% of the people I follow are crypto people. So today is the day after Elon Musk decided to, mess with the Bitcoin community. It's so weird. The whole thing was just strange. I think within a month or 2 month time frame, Elon Musk let everyone know that he is a buyer of Bitcoin. All right, and then he put it on the balance sheet of Tesla, and then he decided to put it to use for their cars, and they would accept Bitcoin for Teslas. All right, so everything was hunky-dory. Everybody loved Elon. He's a marketing genius. He's the greatest person in the world. I think Bitcoin was something like 32, shot up to 64 in that time frame. And then, in my personal opinion, I think he's smart, but I don't know. I have mixed feelings about him. Not strong either way. I think he's just another actor. Actor as in he's just another person that's trying to do his thing. And alright, so fast forward 2 months, he decides to sell some Bitcoin as a liquidity test. It passes the liquidity test. They made more money in Bitcoin than I believe. Don't quote me. I believe they made more money in Bitcoin paper. They didn't sell, but they made more money in Bitcoin than they did ever selling Teslas. And if you know the history of Tesla, then you know that they're not like a profitable company. They're just their stock is certainly profitable, and people involved in Tesla are certainly profitable because their stock just went through the roof for the past decade or so, and they're heavily incentivized by the government, the federal government, to produce these electric cars. And they get all types of grants, monies, and just to be on the forefront, be a leader in the electrical car space, which I have mixed feelings about that as well, because why is the government supporting these things and shilling out money to people like Elon Musk and these car companies when they could just be helping people directly? Or if you're a libertarian free market, understand that the free market would get to the best consumer products better, cheaper, faster, and more energy efficient. There is an argument for that. So for government to step in the first place can even be questioned. And so some people didn't like Elon because of that. But so most of crypto Twitter liked Elon because he did this. All right, so then he did a complete 180, 360, whatever you want to call it. Well, not complete. I think some people are missing the point on that. So then he decided he did the liquidity event. There was some chatter about, what's going on here. And then just yesterday he came out with a written statement that said, Bitcoin is not energy efficient enough. And since we're something like an energy company, we have decided to stop taking Bitcoin as payments for Tesla. We have not sold, so that's important. Tesla and Elon Musk personally haven't sold. What is that? thing, that shadow. It's annoying. They haven't sold, so that's important to know, is that Tesla, the company, and Elon Musk personally haven't sold any Bitcoin besides that one liquidity event. So they have tons of Bitcoin still. But the statement, and I'm sure you can find it with 2 seconds of searching on Twitter, the statement really like dug into or ripped into Bitcoin's energy use. Now, I'm not an energy expert, but I do know that Pomp came on this morning and said that Christmas lights use more energy than Bitcoin. And are Christmas lights necessary? No, not really. Are people going to stop using Christmas lights to promote joy and happiness? No way. And so the point is, like, Bitcoin has a chance of being sound money for the world, for the globe. So it may come at a cost. Of course it comes at a cost. Everything comes at a cost. Breathing comes at a cost. It's called energy. And this FUD and fear about energy, it's just wild and off base. And so if Bitcoin has a chance of being sound money, global money for the world, to bring riches and structure to the entire globe for all the middle income, poor people, poverty-stricken people across the globe, it has a chance of uplifting them. And you think something that uses less energy than Christmas lights is like a dire problem, a huge problem? And like Bitcoin currently uses like way less energy than like gold or recycling gold. And then if you want to point out the energy use of the banks, it like dwarfs, it destroys at like 10, 100x the amount of energy used by Bitcoin mining. And nevertheless, Bitcoin mining seeks out, because of the way the code is written, because of how the protocol is designed. You know, Bitcoin mining, and this is the knowledge I have, Bitcoin mining isn't seeking out like the most expensive energy. Bitcoin mining isn't like going to a nuclear reactor and taking off the energy from the top. Most of what's happening is like this Bitcoin mining is taking energy from electricity, probably some coal, but it's trying to find the cheapest energy. That's why these like mining factories are like built in like the cold, desolate places of like Greenland and like, you know, like northern Russia and places like that, because it keeps the computers cold. So it's like naturally seeking the lowest cost of energy, and the more energy efficient you are, that's where you do your Bitcoin mining. And there was this crazy video, I think it was popular around 6 months ago. There was this crazy video that was like kind of eye-opening. Again, I'm not in the energy space, but it was kind of like, I didn't fully understand it because I'm not in that space, but I understood a little bit of it, where I was like, it was like a wowzer event, like a eureka event. So there's something called like flare gas with oil, and basically to keep the don't butcher me, but to keep the pipes clean and like to keep it going, they have to flare some petroleum. So flare meaning like they just burn it off and send it into the sky. Maybe that's not the most I don't know, environmentally conscious, but you know, dig into that if you believe all that schmuck. Anyways, you know, companies have been doing that for years, decades, 100 years, ever since oil was discovered and used in their cars and machines. And so they have to do this to like, as a necessary component to keep it going. They have to do this thing called flare gas. Well, there's these geniuses in the energy space that have gotten the crypto bug, and they realized, instead of flaring this gas, or maybe they still have to do it, and they waste this like last bit of energy to throw out into the atmosphere, what they can do is somehow they can set up like a contraption where this flare gas, instead of it being wasted energy, they can just use it at the tail end, and they can help like mine Bitcoin, and they can help do all the fancy hashing functions and all the Bitcoin mining, and they can use that wasted flare gas in order to promote Bitcoin mining and increase the security of the network. And so Bitcoin mining takes energy. There's wasted energy in flare, so they're going to hook up the wasted energy of flare and use it to do Bitcoin mining and also secure their transactions. That's like beautiful. Like the market found a way. That invisible hand, you never know where it's going to go. So not only is Bitcoin energy overblown, if you take a look at the statistics, but Bitcoin mining it looks to be efficient. It looks to be trying to capture the most energy efficient, least cost, wasted, efficient energy. So it's almost like it's being attacked, and the reality is it may be like the greatest thing ever. So it's sound money. It's the greatest money. It hasn't passed all the tests, but it's passing them currently with flying colors, and it looks to be solving a lot of different energy things. And on the reverse side, people are coming after it. Now, there's some reasons Elon might be coming after it. I don't want to be off base, but it looks like there's some fuel credits that he might have signed up for. So maybe he got a little phone call, maybe he got a little email from, the EPA or the feds or whatever. And so Elon decided to do this. All right, before I move off the Elon talk, Elon still has his Bitcoin. Tesla still has its Bitcoin. So I don't think he deserves complete hatred. He has a business that he's running. Maybe this is just a coy move so that he can make more money with these energy credits. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll see. Maybe this is a marketing stunt, because Elon is a smart guy. He front runs everybody. He outmaneuvers a lot of people. He's playing chess when everyone else is playing checkers. So I wouldn't put all my eggs into the basket of Elon as the enemy right now. The guy is clearly, levels of more intelligent than the traditional person. So time will tell. Do you want to drop Tesla because it needs government subsidies to continue? I don't know. Maybe not play that game. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right, so anyways, moving off the Elon talk, which has just been incredible, and there's a bunch of crypto Twitter people like just trying to smash him with the rebuttals, and most of them are legit. They're just funny. I would just definitely check that out. All right, so because of the Elon news, one man crashing one of the possibly the greatest asset or currency that ever has been created, Bitcoin dropped something like, I want to say 17%. It's under 50K right now, 48K. So what do we know about the dips? What do we know about what happens when Bitcoin crashes? 100% of the time, it's come back. So if you're still trying to buy Bitcoin, you should buy it. Like right now. Scrounge up some fiat, get whatever you got, sell something, sell your shares, do whatever you need to do, because Bitcoin at 48K is on sale. It's a summer sale. We got the swimsuits, we got the bathing suits, we got the floaties, we got the suntan lotion, and we got the Bitcoin price. So it's on sale. So let's get ready for summer. Let's buy the bathing suits, let's get the pool ready, let's get the boat out, and let's buy Bitcoin. All right, that's it. Seriously, buy it. You need to buy it right now. 48K. I bet I'll come back in a month. This shit will be 65K. 48 to 65. Do it. Buy it. Bitcoin. Let's go. No, I had to make another video. I forgot all the news. All this news in Bitcoin. All this Elon. All this price tipping. All this great stuff. I forgot to tell from my 8 subscribers, hopefully, I flipped that to 16. I changed my name on Twitter to Bitcoin Pat. Still shows up Litecoin Patrick. And I want to explain why. And it's kind of, I guess I got, not bullied, but like I would have these, I would say these things on Twitter. I thought they were like pretty smart things. And time after time, people would just be like, oh, look at this fucking moron. His name's Litecoin Pat. What does he know about money? Oh, I'm so smart. I'm in this altcoin no one's ever heard of, and I'm 10x flipping it. I'm a genius. I'm in DeFi. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing against DeFi. And so I was thinking, I still have my Litecoin bag. I still promote that protocol. I am a little bit worried about Litecoin because I have been playing around with second layer solutions of Bitcoin, and boy, oh boy, are they impressive. I'm about to go through like a Lightning channel video that BTC Sessions is promoting. And let's just say second layer solutions are getting stronger. So I know Litecoin can implement the second layer solutions. So I'm just starting to envision a world where all these altcoins, their importance might be going down because the Bitcoin second layer solutions are possibly solving a lot of the problems that we see with Bitcoin, namely transaction fees, privacy, fungibility, things like that. So anyways, I still have my Litecoin bag because I am a long-term holder and I believe in it, and it's been good to me, and I like the community, and it's just been great. But I gotta be honest, 90% of my wealth is of my crypto wealth is in Bitcoin. So really, I'm not like a Bitcoin maximalist on two fronts. I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist on the front that, I have another bag of Litecoin, and I might get another bag of some smart contract when I feel ready. And another reason that I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist is just that, like, I see DeFi, I see Ethereum, I see stable coins, I see different things that people are working on, and I'm not ready to say that's all garbage. I've used some of it. I've been impressed by some of it, some of the DeFi stuff, some of the, listen to Eric Voorhees about some of the stuff that's going on over there. It's impressive stuff. It's important stuff. So I'm not ready to say Bitcoin is king, it's always going to be king, and every other project is stupid. So that's like kind of the two reasons, because not 100% of Bitcoin is in there. I think experiments are healthy. Ethereum, that is a wild, wild experiment. The fees are incredible. So those are the two reasons I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist. But I am going to go by Bitcoin Pat because that's the project I'm most excited for. That's the protocol that I think can do the greatest amount of good for myself and for society. So I am going to go by Bitcoin Pat. I still believe in Litecoin. I think it could have huge moves. I think it's way undervalued. To scoff at Litecoin is ridiculous. It's undervalued. It has many of the same great attributes as Bitcoin. Who knows? Maybe the crypto space does need a silver to Bitcoin's gold. Silver was known as a long time as the people's money. It was the one that was transacted with. It was the one that you walked around with. You didn't really walk around with gold in the old days. So I could still, to this day, envision where people don't walk around with Bitcoin because it's just too god dang valuable. You want it secured and stored and super vaulted, and that thing just keeps on going up. But the money that you use, for on-chain transactions and possibly Lightning, no one likes to talk about the fact that Litecoin can have Lightning, Litecoin can have Liquid, Litecoin is getting Mimble. So I'm still a believer, always will be a believer in Litecoin. And but yeah, primarily I'm in Bitcoin. My wealth is in Bitcoin. I'm a believer that Bitcoin's going to do the most good, and Litecoin's just kind of like my dark horse, and everyone month sees it at 9, 10, 11, laughs at it, scoffs at it. Charlie Lee sold the top garbage. Man, at the end of the day, when those horses come through, you've got Bitcoin, and right there, right behind Bitcoin, is going to be the Litecoin horse. And people are going to be surprised, and I'm going to laugh because I knew it all the way since 2015 or whatever. All right, go Bitcoin, go Litecoin. Not a maximalist because I believe in experimentation. Let's go.